The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hoosiers will put toe to leather and will get started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have the first possession of the game. The Hoosiers had no problem as they ran away from the Boilermakers the last time they met.
And that was a game Purdue fans want to forget. They made way too many mental errors in that one. It really was Purdue.
Yeah, and I guess Purdue needs to produce today if Purdue wants to do something special.
He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 40. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. Second and a mile. The give to the tailback. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The Boilermakers are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Hoosiers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, Dave.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play. So many defensive line. This is the guy. come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Hoosiers are marching down the field. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Hoosiers kept his drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Robertson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw again. He's got him.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn it for a big gainer.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Oh, a lot of space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but business here with a first down.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air, can make plays with his feet like this, runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And he's coming out of the end zone. there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling one or two guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Raymond. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Robertson. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Now sliding to his left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Still looking on the move. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. The old Oaken bucket dates all the way back to 1925, but the rivalry itself goes back even further. 1891, alumni associations from both sides decided what's the perfect, most suitable trophy? Well, of course, an Oaken bucket.
Yeah, of course, a bucket. A bucket's the perfect reason and the perfect thing to fight for. What are you going to win today? I'm going to win a bucket. No, but I mean, I think the history of it's cool, but Jesse, when you make it a trophy game, it's just so much more fun. It's so much more energy. It's so cool. You're going to celebrate with it. You're going to go grab it right after the game.
Yeah, you know, both Purdue and Indiana, they're hoping to add a score, a date, the city this game was played in. Someone's adding a P or an I to the old Oaken bucket.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The Boilermakers will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Quarterback on the keeper. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got his man down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw again. Floating away. Oh, he's got a chance. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Boilermakers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Snagged out of the air. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, the old Oaken Bucket is on the line, and already the Hoosiers and Boilermakers have given us some impressive moments. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Purdue and Indiana plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Just what the doctor ordered. Get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Takes a hit as he fires. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Tracy.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Leads it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bond. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thompson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Hoosiers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Beebe. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quick completion on the out. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. The give on the option. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
But what a play. They're trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bond. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the ground with the back. Makes a man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. A first down run in the red zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Indiana! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Leaves it with the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Nice job by the receiver on the... there too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tracy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Here's the handoff. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. The Hoosiers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll go to the sneak. Got the first down and more. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find... one-on-one matchup take advantage of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leiter, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over Notre Dame. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Good, solid pick. They've got it out. And it's first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Quarterback adapted. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He's got his man across the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. And the Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Takes it into the house, and the clock is at 0, and they're down a single.
And with that touchdown, you can hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
He's looking to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Past the tag. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. This time around, the old Oaken Bucket will spend the year in Bloomington as Indiana beats Purdue. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Running back searching for a hole. Has the sticks and still on his feet. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
There's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position.
There he goes. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Got his man to the left. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. The option look. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Tiger! Excellent pass by the back on the option. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Skips away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. Moore, deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation. Know. Football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get it.
Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win.
Going for the goal line, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Blasted as he lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. He couldn't do it on that last play.
Pocket breaking down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Going up top again. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he's got it! Touchdown, Clemson!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right?
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They get to him as he throws.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. Knocked off his feet. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Looking to throw on first down. And as he throws, intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans if they're
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? That's caught. It's Moore. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be.
Touchdown, Clemson! And the beatdown has ensued. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So...
And now this offense will take the field again. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points.
Into the end zone he goes. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Wide out, trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! They'll start this drive with a pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. The short hands, it's Moore. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him.
Looking for a deep man. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who they're...
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide open.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Under fire. The sure hands, it's Bennett. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The give from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He'll get rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got a man. It's Davidson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. It's Hayes. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tiger. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down, and he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Clemson! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Brought it back to the 6-yard line after making the interception.
You got to be sharp in the red zone.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and own.
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on first down. Buying some time. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, first and 10. He's got it down the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on second and short. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29. And after the interception, they'll try to cash it. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. And this is what's good. coach is crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the... This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown! out of the shotgun. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Moves around to clear up the vision. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. He'll pull it on the read. Quick spin on the ride. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tiger. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Forced out of the pocket. Fires downfield. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quick.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up what he can and then slides.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking it.
They get enough push. rush in and pays off the sack at the 20.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over.